Hey smart viewers, welcome you to our new video. We all want to look handsome and attractive, but our tummy is chubby. How to getting rid of excess belly fat, or abdominal fat, is a common goal for many. While maintaining a moderate body weight and body fat percentage is important for good health, the type of belly fat you store can influence your health differently. The two main types are visceral and subcutaneous. Visceral refers to fat surrounding the liver and other abdominal organs. Having high levels of visceral fat is associated with an increased risk for chronic disease such as metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. On the other hand, subcutaneous is the layer of fat that sits directly under the skin. This type is less harmful to health and serves as a layer of protection for your organs as well as insulation to regulate body temperature. That said, having a high amount of subcutaneous fat is linked with a higher amount of visceral fat, therefore increasing your risk of health problems. Focusing on a health-promoting lifestyle, which helps prevent excessive amounts of both types of fat, is important. Here are some factors that can contribute to the development of excess belly fat. 1. Sugary foods and beverages. Many people consume more added sugar daily than they realize. Common foods in the diet that can be high in added sugar can include baked goods, pastries, muffins, flavored yogurts, breakfast cereals, granola and protein bars, prepackaged foods, sugar-sweetened beverages, and other processed foods. While all foods and drinks can be enjoyed in moderation, it's best to limit sugar-sweetened food and beverages to special occasions. Instead, opt for water, unsweetened coffee, tea, and whole, minimally processed foods most often. 2. Alcohol. Alcohol can have both healthful and harmful effects. When consumed in moderate amounts, especially as red wine, it is associated with lower risk of heart disease. However, high alcohol intake may lead to inflammation, liver disease, certain types of cancer, excess weight gain, and many other health problems. Therefore, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) recommend no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men, or avoiding alcohol completely. It's thought that alcohol contributes to belly fat and overall weight gain in a few ways. Alcohol contains a high number of calories. Many alcoholic beverages are high in sugar. Alcohol may increase appetite and decrease inhibitions, leading to greater overall calorie intake. Alcohol may lead to poorer judgment, resulting in greater consumption of less nutritious foods. It may alter hormones related to hunger and fullness. It may decrease fat oxidation, which may spare stored fat. Though more research is needed. It may increase cortisol, which promotes abdominal fat storage. A person may be less inclined to be physically active the day off and after drinking. Alcohol leads to poorer sleep quality, which is associated with greater BMI and fat storage. Studies have also shown a high alcohol intake, 2-3 drinks or more per day, is linked to weight gain including abdominal obesity, especially in men. If you choose to drink, aim for no more than 1-2 drinks per day. 3. Trans fats. Trans fats are among the unhealthiest fats. While small amounts of trans fat occur in nature, they're mainly created for the food system by adding hydrogen to unsaturated fats in order to make them more stable and allow them to be solid at room temperature. Trans fats are often used in baked products and packaged foods as a cheap, yet effective, replacement for butter, lard, and higher-cost items. Artificial trans fats have been shown to cause inflammation, which can lead to insulin resistance, heart disease, certain types of cancer, and various other diseases. However, ruminant trans fats, which are found naturally in dairy and meat products, do not have the same negative health effects. Though it's thought that trans fat may also contribute to visceral fat and has been attributed to poor health over recent decades. Even with many countries having taken steps to limit or ban the use of artificial trans fats in the food supply, it's important to still check the nutrition label if you're unsure. 4. Sedentary lifestyle and physical inactivity. A sedentary lifestyle is one of the biggest risk factors for negative health events. It involves prolonged sitting throughout the day, e.g., watching TV, sitting at a work desk, long commutes, playing video games, etc. Even if a person is physically active, meaning they engage in physical labor or exercise, prolonged sitting may increase the risk of negative health events and weight gain. It's recommended that most adults aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic physical activity or 75 minutes of vigorous activity each week and engage in regular resistance training. Further, try to limit sedentary behaviors and prolonged sitting. If sitting is part of your work, try to incorporate standing breaks every 30-90 minutes by standing for 5-10 minutes or taking a quick walk around your office, home or neighborhood. 5. Low protein diet. Consuming adequate dietary protein can support weight management. High protein diets may promote weight loss and prevent weight gain by increasing fullness, since protein takes longer to digest compared to other macronutrients. Protein also supports muscle repair and growth, which contributes to a higher metabolism and more calories burned at rest. To increase your protein intake, try to include a high-quality protein source at each meal and snack, such as lean meat, poultry, tofu, eggs, beans, and lentils. 6. Menopause. Gaining belly fat during menopause is extremely common. At puberty, the hormone estrogen signals the body to begin storing fat on the hips and thighs in preparation for a potential pregnancy. This subcutaneous fat isn't harmful from a health standpoint, although it can be difficult to lose in some cases. Menopause officially occurs 1 year after a woman has her last menstrual period. Around this time, estrogen levels drop dramatically. Though menopause affects all women differently, in general it tends to cause fat to be stored in the abdomen rather than on the hips and thighs. While menopause is a completely natural part of the aging process, interventions such as estrogen therapy may lower your risk of abdominal fat storage and its associated health risks. If you have concerns, speak with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian nutritionist. 7. The wrong gut bacteria. Hundreds of types of bacteria live in your gut, mainly in your colon. Some of these bacteria benefit health, while others can cause problems. Gut bacteria are collectively known as your gut flora or microbiome. Gut health is important for maintaining a healthy immune system and decreasing disease risk. Additionally, in general, eating a low-fiber diet high in sugar and saturated fat tends to be linked to unhealthy gut bacteria, whereas a fiber-dense diet rich in fruits and vegetables and whole, minimally processed foods seems to create a healthy gut. 8. Stress and cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone that's essential for survival. It's produced by the adrenal glands and is known as a stress hormone because it helps your body respond to a physical or psychological threat or stressor. Today, most people experience chronic, low-grade stress rather than acute stress from an immediate threat, for example, running from a predator. The main stressors are psychological stress and behaviors that increase the risk of negative health events, for example, highly processed diets, physical inactivity, poor sleep. Unfortunately, chronic stress can lead to the accumulation of visceral fat and make it hard to lose as it can increase production of cortisol in excess. Furthermore, higher levels of cortisol in regard to food may lead some to choose high-calorie foods for comfort, which can lead to unwanted weight gain. This can lead to overconsumption of foods high in fat and sugar, which are quick and dense forms of energy to prepare the body for the perceived threat. Nowadays, with chronic stress, this food is now used for comfort, which can lead to overeating and eventually weight gain. Additionally, chronic stress can affect other lifestyle behaviors that may lead to weight gain, such as negative coping behaviors, for example, substance abuse, poor sleep quality, sedentary behaviors, and physical inactivity. The relationship between stress and weight gain also seems to work in reverse, whereby having excess abdominal fat itself can increase cortisol levels, driving a negative cycle of chronic stress in the body. Therefore, managing your stress through health-promoting lifestyle behaviors, for example, nutrient-dense diet, regular exercise, meditation, addressing mental health, and working with a healthcare professional should be a priority. 9. Low-fiber diet. Fiber is incredibly important for optimal health and weight management. Some types of fiber can help you feel full, stabilize hunger hormones, and manage hunger. Diets high in refined carbs and low in fiber appear to have the opposite effect on appetite and weight gain, including increases in belly fat. Foods high in fiber include beans, lentils, whole grains, oats, vegetables, fruit, plain popcorn, nuts and seeds. 10. Genetics. Genes play a major role in the risk of developing obesity. Similarly, it appears that the tendency to store fat in the abdomen versus other parts of the body is partly influenced by genetics. Interestingly, recent research has started to identify single genes associated with obesity. For example, certain genes may influence the release and action of leptin, a hormone responsible for appetite regulation and weight management. While promising, much more research needs to be conducted in this area. 11. Not enough sleep. Getting enough sleep is crucial for your health. There are many potential causes of weight gain from lack of sleep, including increased food intake to compensate for lack of energy, changes in hunger hormones, inflammation, and lack of physical activity due to tiredness. However, lack of sleep and weight gain present a chicken or the egg scenario. While sleep deprivation appears to contribute to weight gain, higher BMIs can lead to sleep issues and sleep disorders. The bottom line is, many different factors can increase the likelihood of gaining excess belly fat. There are a few that you can't do much about, like your genes and natural hormone changes at menopause. But there are also many factors you do have the ability to manage. Making health-promoting choices about what to eat and what to avoid, how much you exercise, and how you manage stress can all help you lose belly fat and manage the associated health risks. Hope you have enjoyed this informative video. Do let us know about your comments below. Stay connected and keep watching Orange. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like to Orange. Bye till next video. Cheers.